Hello Leo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is your love reading, focusing on the time frame of August 1st through the 15th. It is a general reading and it's not going to resonate with every Leo out there, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you are interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is down below this video, as well as a list of all of the card decks that I typically use for my readings. And a quick announcement before I get started. For those who participated in the free reading giveaway, we haven't been able to send out the emails with the winner announcement, as well as those who haven't won this time, the discount code that's available for those of you who didn't win. So we're a little bit backed up with reviewing everything that was submitted. We did receive so many submissions from so many people, so we're still getting caught up on that. And so we're a little bit delayed, but we're planning on sending out the emails of all the announcements, hopefully by August 16th. So please keep a lookout for that in your inbox for those who did turn in a submission for the contest. All right, guys, so I do apologize for that delay. All right, Leo, so without further ado, let's get started on your reading. So I'm focusing using the Moonology card deck here, Leo. A focus card to start off your reading for the first half of August. And for those who are celebrating August birthdays this first half, a very happy birthday. I hope that it is one of the best for you and that it is a wonderful year looking forward. All right, guys, so let's take a look and see, starting off with a focus message for this reading. For Leos, please, angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. Focus message for Leo at this time. All right, we have a couple messages coming through. The first is meditate and contemplate. That is tapping into the new moon in Pisces. So perhaps the person that you're thinking about for this reading, Leo, is a Pisces, or you may have Pisces, excuse me, in your chart. The other message coming forward, don't let your past hold you back, tapping into the South Node. Okay, so that's a special message coming through for some of my Leos. All right, guys, so the very first deck that I'm going to be tapping into is the Twin Flame Shadows for this particular reading. This is by Angela from Mystic Moon. If you're familiar with her channel, she does create her own decks. And if you're interested in purchasing them for yourself, she does have an Etsy shop where you can do that. All right, guys? So this is delving into the darker aspects of a connection, a relationship, what may be lurking in the surface and in the shadows of a situation, what you may not be aware of at this time. So whatever it is that you're focusing on for this reading, or if there's a particular person you're thinking about for this reading, it's going to delve into what is in the shadows of that situation or connection. One-sided. So perhaps, Leo, if it is a one-sided situation that you are dealing with, you're not getting the type of energy from this person or attention from this individual that you are wanting. You know, it's a very lopsided energy here, an unequal exchange of energy between you and this person. There is that misguided element that's coming forward as well. You know, perhaps this person has basically told you what you wanted to hear and they just weren't being truthful with you, possibly, you know, being manipulative, deceptive, and just not being honest with you. So perhaps that it's tapping into that meditate and contemplate energy from that focus card, kind of having to go within and think about the direction that you ultimately want to take this connection or the situation. Clearly somebody is misguiding you. Yeah, being very secretive, deceptive, manipulative energy. They're not being honest with you. They're not telling you the truth, or they're just holding things back, not fully expressing what is going on beneath the surface of who they are as a person, or possibly how they perceive the connection with you, Leo, you know? So let's take a look and see what else is in the shadows here. There's a lot that I'm feeling this person is keeping from you. Look at that stagnant energy, as well as cold energy. And look at this bottom card. We do have manipulation coming forward from somebody that you're thinking about for this reading. For some of you, there may be infidelity, cheating, a third-party situation in regard to this person that you're thinking about for this particular reading. So let's add to this with some Mystic Moon oracles. So angels and spirit guides for Leo. What else do we need to know at this time for Leo? Please bring it forward. What other messages would you benefit from at this time, Leo? My Divine Feminine is coming through for this reading. So if you are a Divine Feminine that is tuning in, it's certainly tapping into your energy. Feeling that you are in a one-sided relationship, very unequal exchange of energy, of attention, of love, affection, whatever the case may be. You're dealing with somebody that is being manipulative and being very secretive with you. And perhaps you've noticed that they're coming forward with this cold energy towards you. You know, you're dealing with somebody who has been in this shadow work, this dark energy. They're doing things behind your back, possibly coming forward with some dark energies here for you, Leo. Especially, again, for my Divine Feminines, you might be dealing with a Divine Masculine who is being dishonest in the shadows, you know, doing things behind your back, secretive, deceptive, manipulative. There is a need to balance the scales here. Very interesting. That to me is tapping into the Justice card in traditional tarot, tapping into Libra energy. For some of you, you might be thinking of a Libra or an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini for some. So there's an unbalanced energy here between you and this person. It's just not an even exchange, you know? And honesty. Honesty is lacking here. The truth, revelation of the truth that is being concealed at this time. Interesting. We'll delve further into that in a second. What else needs to come through here for Leo? Signs. Signs directing you to either take a different path or trying to warn you about certain aspects of this relationship. Yep. Dark night of the soul. We have a Divine Masculine coming through with some pretty dark energies here. Somebody who is being dishonest, not coming forward with the truth, not wanting you to know certain things about what they're doing behind the scenes, behind your back. So if you are a Divine Feminine tuning in, you might be dealing with a very dishonest, manipulative Divine Masculine. You know, of course that could be reversed. So not so gender specific. Take it for however way it makes sense for you. But based off of the cards that are here, I do have a Divine Feminine that is being represented here. And when I tap into the energies of this particular card, I do feel Divine Masculine energy there. Somebody who is in the dark, somebody who is unable to come towards the light at the moment, not wanting to reveal certain aspects of their activities, of their life, whatever it is that they're doing when they're not with you. And look at this bottom card. We do have surrender. For me, I tap into Divine Feminine energy with that card. I may have a Divine Feminine who may surrender the connection here, who may let go who may walk away, throwing her hands up in the air, finally just giving up. Since it is coming forward as a very lopsided situation, you know, those scales are unbalanced. It is one-sided. I have somebody who's coming through as very manipulative, being very secretive, contributing to the stagnant energy of this connection. Very cold energy. Not enough love, not enough movement coming through here. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through here for you, Leo. All right, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides for Leo. What else needs to come through here, please? For the first half of August. August 1st through the 15th. What else do we need to know for Leo for this first half of August? What else do you need to be made aware of at this time? Please bring it forward, angels and spirit guides for Leo. Oh, that's too many, too many, too many. Let's try that again. Look at that, guys. 10 of Cups. Once you decide to surrender to what is no longer serving you by way of this connection, this relationship, you will find the happiness that you're looking for. What else, please, for Leo? We do have the World, but the World is coming up reversed. Incompletion, no closure, and a feeling of emptiness. And perhaps, you know, you had a lot of hope for this particular situation, this relationship, and it's just coming forward with that cold, stagnant energy. You know, perhaps this person is just going through the motions of being in this connection, this relationship, when in fact, they've got a whole nother life that they are living away from this connection, you know, especially if there's third-party situations going on here. If somebody has decided to step out on a relationship, being very secretive, being manipulative, being dishonest about what it is that they're doing or where they're going or wherever they're hanging out, you know, there's a lot of dishonest energy coming forward here from what I'm feeling is a divine masculine energy and a divine feminine who is possibly tapping into her suspicions that this is going on. It is in the shadows, so it isn't quite in the 3D realm at this point. It's mostly in the 5D, but I do have a divine feminine who is tapping into that. And it is causing my divine feminine to feel very incomplete, that she doesn't have the closure that she needs in regard to this connection. Feeling very empty, unfulfilled, unloved, unappreciated. But as a result of walking away from this type of energy, I do feel, especially for my divine feminines tuning in, for my Leos, you will find the happiness that you're looking for. Things are finally going to fall into place for you, but you need to take that first step to be able to manifest that. What else, please, for Leo? What else, please, for Leo, angels and spirit guides? What else do we need to know at this time? For Leo, for the first half of August, we do have the Judgment card coming through now. With that Judgment card, it's rebirth, spiritual awakening, a resurrection, a renewal. Transformation is definitely happening. Revelation of the truth. That is what the Judgment card brings forward, the truth. And I do feel that some of you might be dealing with a person that is just not telling you what's going on, being very secretive, It's either that or they're just telling you little white lies, being very manipulative, being very deceptive. In this dark night of the soul energy, especially for my divine feminines who have a divine masculine in mind for this reading, it is definitely a wake-up call that's trying to get your attention. And it's interesting, I do feel here that the potential for my divine feminines to walk away and find a new path for themselves, it's pretty prominent here. But part of the energies of this Judgment card is somebody who is wanting to seek reconciliation and forgiveness almost a little bit too late. It's like after the fact, you know. So for my divine masculines who come to that realization after the divine feminine has chosen a different path for herself, you know, it might just be a little bit too late because she is finding happiness elsewhere. It's definitely improved conditions moving forward here, away from where this is going currently. But honesty and trust, it's a must with that Judgment card. It's the possibility of burying the past and starting fresh elsewhere, towards something else, towards someone else. New beginnings is what is represented by the Judgment card. So, whoever is not treating you right at this time, Leo, they may come to that realization a little bit too late. And as this focus card indicates, don't let your past hold you back. Move forward. Find happiness. That is what wants to come in for you. We now have the High Priestess coming forward as well. That inner voice, tapping into your own intuition, the divine truth, gaining wisdom, the unconscious. That's what is coming forward from the High Priestess. You know? It is tapping into water energy. So some of you guys might be connecting with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. It doesn't have to be, but that's part of the energy of the High Priestess. It's definitely coming forward with hidden knowledge and secrecy as well. You know, somebody who's, again, being very secretive with you. But the High Priestess is also coming forward with a level of inaction. It's a time for you to pay attention to your intuition, Leo. Follow and trust your gut and the direction that you ultimately want to go. Pay attention to the signs that are surrounding you at this time. It might make itself quite clear heading forward into the first half of August. And look at this bottom card, the Seven of Cups. There are options here for you, Leo. It's also tapping into illusion and fantasies and our imagination. What is it that you are fantasizing about? Is it finding an ideal partner? Is it moving away from a connection that is no longer serving you? Finding true love, finding that ultimate happiness. It is being represented here by the Ten of Cups, so the potential for that to come in to your life moving forward, it's here. So weigh your options carefully. Don't make any hasty decisions. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some romance angels. So angels and spirit guides for Leo. What other messages need to come through at this time? Please bring it forward. Let's see what else needs to come through. For Leo, please, angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. What other messages would Leo benefit from at this time? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And you will know, Leo, when it's time to open yourself up to the possibilities of love coming back into your life. There are relationships and connections that are no longer serving you here, and it is time for you to find a different path for yourself, especially for my divine feminines who are dealing with a person, a divine masculine, that's coming through here with very cold and stagnant energy, creating this one-sided situation. Somebody who's not coming forward with the truth, being very secretive, operating from a dark space, being very manipulative. What else, please, for Leo? What other messages would Leo benefit from at this time, angels and spirit guides? Please bring it forward for me. Whoa. Okay, let's grab them. Look at this. We have a wedding represented here. For some of you, you may have actually, or you are actually married to this person. But wedding is also indicative of a future wedding for some of you. A new love coming in for you. And we also have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So there are those of you, of course, tapping into the energies of this reading, who would want to work on the challenges that are coming through with this connection. You know, perhaps you still feel that it's worth saving for some of you. And we also have honeymoon as the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel for some of you that there is a future marriage that is coming forward here. For those of you who are willing to work through the challenges that are coming forward from this connection, either this person is your spouse or you guys end up working through the issues and are able to enjoy a happy marriage moving forward. And for those of you who will find new love, possibly making that new love connection this first half of August, may result in a future marriage for you, bringing you the happiness, the ultimate happiness that you are looking forward to. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some signs from Spirit, Love Oracle. For Leo, please, angels and spirit guides, what else is coming forward? So it really depends, guys, on if you're willing to work with this person. For the majority, I am feeling that you're going to choose to walk away and just find new love elsewhere. Find happiness elsewhere. That is where your happiness lies, moving forward in the future, finding a new path for yourself. So there's a lot for you to think about, I'm feeling, Leo. So angels and spirit guides for Leo, what else do we need to know at this time? Okay, we've got nail, crucify. We have table and gathering. We have orbs of light, spirit realm. Very interesting cards coming forward for you, Leo. So if this person has ever made you feel as if they were crucifying you for some reason, it's tapping into that energy. Table and gathering, you know, this is indicative of being able to spend time with those that you care for, those that you have love for. Enjoy these gatherings with family, with friends. You know, there is more to life than just this relationship. In order to complete you, to complete your life, there are certainly those in your circle that rely on your company, enjoy your company, and that's what this card is tapping into. You know, being able to enjoy a meal together. Perhaps that's something that you and this person enjoy doing. And there are issues that need to be worked through here. And perhaps for some of you, you might be able to work through those challenges. But for the majority, what I am feeling here is that your happiness is elsewhere. And with the orbs of light, spirit realm, I tap into, for those of you, as weird as this sounds, sometimes you might be taking a photo and you'll see little orbs in the photo. And that used to creep me out, actually. But, you know, my perspective has definitely changed throughout the years. That could certainly be tapping into a spiritual connection. Guardian angel that's protecting you, watching out for you. Tapping into your faith. Trusting in the process of the direction that your life is ultimately going to go. You are protected. You are protected, Leo, and you have to trust in that. You have to trust in your own instincts, your gut, what it is that you feel you want for your life, the direction that ultimately you are wanting to go. What is it that you need to do in order to balance these scales that are coming forward as very unbalanced at the moment? Because for some of you, you are dealing with somebody, again, that's not being honest with you. They're in some sort of dark space that is just not allowing the situation to move forward. There is this very stagnant energy, very one-sided. And when something is one-sided, it is unbalanced. You know, so the need for balancing those scales it's very important here. All right, so let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. What else do we need to know for Leo, please? But with those scales unbalanced, you know, it's preventing the truth from coming out. And that's ultimately what it is that you are wanting from this person. So just be upfront with you. What else do we need to know for Leo, please? You grab this bottom card. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. That is for some of you. You know, it starts with a strong foundation of friendship in order to be able to build upon that and nurture that bond with this person. I feel, however, some of you in the connection that you're in, that's missing. And it's just not strong enough. It's not strong enough of a foundation to be able to sustain this long term. But for those of you that have built that from the very start, of course, there is a possibility that you will be able to work through the challenges that are going on here. You know, this card is coming forward. Give your relationship a chance and work on your partnership. We also have forgiveness coming forward here. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Absolutely. If there is a situation or a person that needs forgiveness, it's time to do that so that you can move forward and not hold on to the baggage that the past is still adhering onto you, you know? So it falls back on this focus card. Don't let your past hold you back. Let's grab some healing messages for you as well. What else do we need to know at this time for Leo? Please bring it forward for Leo, please, angels. Some healing messages, please, for Leo at this time. Let me grab this bottom card. Beautiful. Divine timing. Things are eventually going to start shifting and moving, Leo, for you, but it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. It cannot be rushed. Things are going to happen when they are meant to. Manifestation. So you have the power within yourself to be able to manifest whatever it is that you have focused on, what it is that you dream about, what it is that you have set for your goals. You can manifest it all. You know, if it's a happy relationship that you are wanting, you can manifest that. You do have the Ten of Cups coming forward here. If it's marriage that you are wanting, you can manifest that as well. You know, but make sure that whatever option that you do choose, that it's a wise choice for you, Leo. You know, some of these options are not good for you. So you have to decipher which option you are willing to dedicate your energies towards. Especially for my divine feminines who are choosing to walk away from this connection that is coming forward with the dark energies coming from somebody being secretive, doing the shadow work, being in this very dark night of the soul energy, and being very manipulative. Your happiness lies elsewhere. That is what I'm feeling here, Leo. All right, let's add to this with some guardian angel messages. What else do we need to know for Leo, please? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for me. Let me grab the bottom card. Unbelievable. Wow, look. A second reference to manifestation. That's fantastic. Okay, this was the first one that flew out. This is a prayer for you, Leo. This card reads, Dear Guardian Angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. Where I perceive chaos, help me to see the order. Thank you. What a fitting prayer for this reading. And as I mentioned, a second reference to manifestation, Leo. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. That is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, Leo. All right, so let's close out your reading with some final thoughts from the Wisdom of the Oracle card deck. This is a fairly new card deck for me, so I might have to refer to the book. So let's see what message comes through for you this time around, Leo. So angels and spirit guides, some final thoughts for Leo at this time, please, for the first half of August. All right, let's take a look and see what I can grab for you for this reading to close out your reading, Leo. But I ultimately feel that there is much happiness waiting for you. Especially in love, romance, and finding your life partner. You can absolutely manifest that as well as so many other things in your life moving forward. There we are. Flexible, okay. Let's take a look and see what the message is for this particular card. All right, so this flexible card, it says teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Very interesting. So in a relationship for this particular card, in every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time. It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. So be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Is that not interesting, guys? You know, we do have new love being represented here for some of you. That is where your ultimate happiness is And it's a matter of being flexible enough to make the best choices for yourself. That is so fitting and so interesting, Leo, for this particular reading. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this. Some pretty insightful messages here for you, Leo. You know, you don't have to resonate with a whole entire reading. Whatever bits and parts of this makes sense for you. And I hope that it offered you guidance and the clarity that you are needing at this time. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading. I hope that this benefited you somehow. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're interested in a personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box. All right, Leo? So thank you so very much for being here and for tuning in. And I'll be back with more readings real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.